Hello, good sir. I hear you have a cow. You! Me! Yes, you. Can I help you? That depends. Do you like making money? Yes, I do. I'm not averse to making money. And do you enjoy milk? I don't actually. I don't really like milk. Milk. I can't say I've thought about it much. Would you like to think more about it? No, not really, but okay. What am I going to get from thinking more about milk? Profits. 10 to 15%, performance depending. How are we going to be making that profit, and who even are you anyway? My name is Cassius? I got carried away. But, we're going to, construct an empire of milk? Of milk. How do you intend to make an empire of milk? So the first step is going to involve you doing a little research. Right. You're going to cross the River Lum, find Gilly and Seth Groats, and learn about animal husbandry. Then you're going to cross back to this side of the river and tell me all about how they've made their animals so productive. It's a perfect plan. What use is it if I know everything and you don't? Couldn't I make my own milk empire with that information? If anything, I should be cutting you in at 10 to 15%. Hey, I'm the one supplying the high quality milk here. Not to mention my associate Brutus is already embedded in the Groats operation to work a different angle that will prove most lucrative. Right, I guess I'll go see the Groats then. Where's the River Lum? Lum Lagoon. Okay. I'm assuming it's somewhere that way. I also am assuming Questy doesn't have this quest. Trying to move me up a little bit. Oh god, I just tried to move my cursor as I would in World of Warcraft. That's not good. Well, there's Gilly. I guess we'll talk to her. Hello, I'm Gilly the milkmaid. What can I do for you? Can you share what makes your cows so productive? Absolutely, the secret is happiness. Happiness? The cows make the best milk when they're happy, and to be honest, they make too much. I'm always glad that adventurers come by and help with milking them. I wouldn't be able to keep up otherwise. That can't be everything though, can it? Come to think of it, I'm sure my father keeps a few tricks up his sleeve. Why don't you go and ask him? That would be Seth, wouldn't it? It would be. I'm sure he'll be happy to share some information with you. I'll go and speak with him now, thank you. Alright, Seth, where are you? He's gotta be somewhere here, right? Goodness. That's a bowl. That's a bowl! Yeah, they're gonna be down for like 2 hours. I had looked. Which is super annoying. Like, the game literally just like launched like last night and you're gonna go down for like 2 hours today. In the middle of like peak time too. Like, people take off work, like, work and shit for this. I don't know, just kind of ridiculous. Like, I know, RuneScape had an update today, but they did it at, like, they do it, like, in the wee hours of the morning, you know what I mean? I bet someone found a way to bring down the servers. Yeah, probably. Well, what can I do for you? I was wondering if you could teach me a little about how you're so successful with your animals. Looking to get into the business, eh? Something along those lines. Well, always happy to help another budding farmer out. Great, so where do I start? Would always recommend me Grout's Principle as your basics. Grout's Principles. First one is that happy animals make happy farmers. Second of me principles is to never take more than you need. Greed'll stop you in your tracks. Last principle, never let the taxman know your earnings. money should be spent on the animals. I don't think I've ever paid any taxes. Can't confirm I'm committing tax fraud in OSRS. Jesus Christ. You're ahead of the game then. Anyway, feel free to grab me a book on the topic from the shelf over there. Okay, thank you for the help. Shelf. Search shelves. It's a different dialogue if you're a main, I think, or have you used the GE? Oh. You find Seth's book of principles on the shelf. Okay, let's read this. Happy animals make happy farmers. It is crucial to ensure your animals have everything they can need: space, food, water. Without those essentials met, you'll spend your time running around trying to make them happy and healthy. Not to mention, unhappy animals produce worse quality produce. The goat's name lives and dies on its reputation, and that reputation relies on producing the highest quality of milk and eggs. Principle 2, never take more than you need. Greed will rot not only your soul, but your land. Your animals will remain healthier when not pushed to their limits. Principle 3, always squirrel money away from the tax collector. It's not a good citizen that avoids all of their taxes, but a smart one keeps a little back. The more you can invest into your farm and your animals, the more you can give back later on in life. Alright, I should probably go talk to the other guy now. Tax fraud is canon. Love committing tax fraud in video games. It's fantastic. Nice way to specify. Yeah, I don't want to get in trouble here. So how did you get on? I've learned a lot about how the Groats family care for their animals. They say the secret is happiness. Happiness? That can't be the only trick they use. Surely you found something else. I have this book from Seth. He claims it's got his principles of animal husbandry in it. If that's of any use, hand it here quickly. Okay. Now, this is most curious. The idea that a happy animal will do what you want is frankly absurd. What if they choose not to produce? Are you supposed to respect that? However, the writings on the systems of taxation are fascinating. I can imagine Seth was smart enough to put this together. So do you think that this is enough to start our milk empire? No, not quite yet. First of all, you haven't tried our milk yet, have you? I don't think I have. No, you already have some milk? Don't look so worried. Here, have a try. Cassius hands you a milk sample. Try. Okay. Nothing could ever go wrong here. Oh, that's not good milk. That's a really not good milk. Ew. So what do you think? The milk is fantastic, isn't it? It wasn't what I was expecting, certainly. We're going to change the lactic landscape. Before we do, though, I have another task for you. Oh, God. No, what do you need? We need a permit. Shouldn't you have got a permit before making milk? The permit is to sell milk, not to make milk. fine. Where are we going to get this permit? From the Duke of Lumbridge. What? Where else? You need to bring him our milk, and I'm sure he'll give us our permit without fuss. Are you sure having the Duke drink our milk is a good idea? Of course, soon the whole of Lumbridge will be drinking I mean our milk. I don't want to be associated with this person at all now. Ew. Ew, I don't want to do his... Oh, no. He said my milk, and that just made it even worse. I'm just saying. Ugh. I have the ick right now. So gross. No. 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 I also have to give this to the Duke, like, poor Duke. Poor Duke. Ah. Greetings, welcome to my castle. Greetings, I'm up seeking a business permit. Oh, wonderful, what sort of business are you looking to start? I'm looking to get into the milk trade. Milk? Well, the Groats family still have their permit, and I can't start stepping on their toes. If you just try this milk, I really couldn't possibly give you a permit without their approval. This is really their territory. Why not speak to Gilly Groats? She seems to handle the milk side of the business now. Maybe she'll get you set up under their permit. You're the Duke. Couldn't you just grant a permit? No, it's really quite important you speak to Gilly about this. Aren't you the highest power in this land? Don't go digging too deeply into that. Even I have some commitments that I have to keep to. Ooh. But you're the Duke. You shouldn't need the approval of a business entity to grant a permit. Not to mention, can't they just refuse to have any competitors? Well, absolutely, but I'm sure you'll find they're more than reasonable about things. Entirely, completely reasonable. I don't know, something sounds fishy. The fact that Jagex had to clarify it's actually milk says a lot. I'm just saying. You have no idea that our subreddit had a crazy week. Ooh. They really shouldn't have said my milk then. I'm just saying. Hiya, did you need something else from me? I did. I've been trying to secure a business permit from the Duke, but he said that as it is milk-related business venture, I should speak to you instead. The Duke is a good man, directing you to me. I've been running the milk side of our firm for a while now. Were you thinking of being a competitor to us then? I think if you were to try the sample here, you'd see we wouldn't be competing. You want me to drink a vial of mysterious liquid? Exactly. Well, it's not mysterious, it's milk. I don't think so. No, I think you should drink it. I'll know the quality of it from your reaction. Yeah, it's fucking disgusting. It is just milk after all. Would it convince you to help me with my permit? It definitely won't hurt your chances. Oh god, I have to drink this again? Ugh. Oh, that's worse milk than before. That looked like a horrible experience. It wasn't pleasant. Oh, where did he even get that milk? My business partner, Cassius. I don't know where he gets it from originally, though. Cassius? I don't recognize the name. He's not mentioned anything about its source. Nothing, but he apparently has enough of a source to start a business. I'm mostly trying to be helpful. If the milk's bad, you're not going to recommend us for a permit, are you? With how bad it looks, you wouldn't be any competition to us. However, I wonder if I'd be doing a public service by protecting anyone else from it. Is there anything more I could do to convince you? Now that you mention it, I've had an incredibly aggressive bull disturbing my herd lately. I've got him caught in the pen over there. Perhaps you'd be interested interesting in dealing with him, I'd owe you a fairly large favor. Roughly permit-sized favor? Absolutely. Okay. Dude, I'm going into this so blindly. Can I use, protection prayers in this, or...? Oh, he is going down in, like, one hit. Okay. I don't... We're fine. You notice a strange tag float to the ground as a ball falls. It reads Brutus. Hold up! No, I don't want to know. Nope. 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 You say... You guys really wanted me to do this question, you know? You succeeded. I'll let the Duke know that you're all good to start a milk business. I don't think that's going to be necessary anymore. Oh, what happened in that field? That bull was Cassius's other business partner, Brutus. I'm sure he won't be feeling particularly friendly once I let him know. That bull was one of the business partners? I wonder if his aggression is why Cassius's herd are producing such bad milk. I'm starting to think Cassius doesn't even have his own herd. You think he's been stealing milk? I'm not sure where else he would have been getting it from. Why don't you go and talk to him about it? He may appreciate knowing that the Brutus was bad for business. I don't want to know. Why? Why? Oh god. Cassius, I don't think we'll be getting our business permit. Why? What's happened? Brutus is dead. Dead? Yeah, I killed him. How could this have happened? So the Duke asked me to, and then Gilly said that you don't tell me you killed Brutus and ruined our plan. In my defense, I had no idea that was Brutus. You made it sound like he was a business partner. Not to mention, apparently his aggression was ruining Seth's herd's milk. This should be a good thing. Ruining the milk, the unique flavor was what I was trying to sell. You should leave, I can't even look at you. I have words, but like, I'm okay. I'm okay. Ouch. I got the cow! Got a cow! We got beef! Beef! We got a heckin' cow! He's so cute! He's got a little bow and everything. Look at him. I would die for beef. Anyways, I need food. Hold on, I'm gonna grab a snack. I got beef!